friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do a review of Love and Hip Hop New York. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, why is Alexiss Skyy still on this show? I need for someone to tell me that. She has done nothing. I mean nothing. She's not in a studio, because that's what she keeps saying. She wants to make music. She wants to be, you know, a hip-hop star. But only thing we have seen is her grandma and her baby. Now, both are adorable, but I'm not here to see your grandma and your baby all the time. She came over talking about some shooting or fight or... Get Alexiss Skyy off my screen, please. Get her off my screen. Now, I don't know why she's on it, but she needs to be off it, period. Alright, let's just get her off. If that's all you got, Mona, get her off. Alright. Let's talk about Santana and Bella, alright? He is home, alright? He's glad to be home. He's glad to be there with his family, his beautiful wife. They can't keep their hands off each other. Kissy, kissy gum drops, honey. They are just licking and slurping. I'm like, child. Woo! Alright? They're happy to be around each other. Okay? He has to wait for his sentencing. And, you know, while he waits, he gets to be at home with his family. Alright. Let's talk about Miracle and Rich Dollaz. Y'all, what's wrong with Miracle? When we first met Miracle, she seemed like a level-headed woman, had her stuff together. She was taking care of her daughter. I mean, what has happened? She ends up with this no-good man. They get into a domestic situation and she shoots him. Damn near kills him. Okay? So now she had an attempted murder charge, but I think he got knocked down to aggravated assault. So Rich is all tore up about it. So he's talking to her. He was like, okay, what's going on? You know, fill me in. And so she was like, well, I'll talk to my attorney. And, you know, I could get 2 to 20 years. And he was like, 2 to 20? That's a long time. I mean, that's a lot of numbers in between. And he was like, where did you find this attorney? Where did you get this person at? What experience? And so she was like, well, you know, it's a public defender. And he said, do what now? A public defender? This is a serious charge. Why didn't you come to me? And she was like, look, I did not want to bother you. You already done put out a whole lot of money for my bail. Okay? I didn't want to bother you. Miracle. Okay? That's going to be you need a miracle. Okay? If you need Rich Dollaz to shell out a couple of more coins, so be it. You could be going to prison for a long time. And you talking about, oh, I don't want to bother you. Girl, this is the time to bother him. You need a lawyer. You need to get your head in the game. Y'all, there's something odd about her. I don't know what it is. It's like she's always zoned out, flaky acting. It's so strange. So Rich, he's like, I'm here to help you. You know, this is something that you cannot play with. I'm here to, you know, help you out. You know, we got our daughter to look after. What's going on? So they end up in court. And I found it so strange that, you know, Miracle and Rich and their daughters on the same bench. I just thought that she would be up front with her attorney. But she said that the attorney is talking to the judge and, you know, they're trying to work things out. You know, this is just a hearing. So you know, Rich was like, well, I want to talk to your attorney. So the attorney goes back there. And they were talking about the next step. And child, it just threw me off how Miracle was acting. So after court, Miracle is there. Of course, she is just all upset. She's crying. The girl's crying. Rich is just fried. Miracle, I need for you to get your head in the game. Okay, y'all need to get rid of her. Rich, you're going to have to get her an attorney. You are going to have to get, where Phaedra at? Can Phaedra come? Get Phaedra up there to New York. She ain't doing nothing. Get Phaedra from Atlanta to New York and help you out with this, because this is just unreal. Alright, let's talk about Jonathon and this vineyard trip. Okay, Jonathon is like, you know what? I'm going to get all the ladies together and we're going to have this trip. But before they go on the trip, he meets up with Mariah Lynn and Sydney. Oh, Mariah Lynn and Sydney, that's the first time they met each other. And Sydney's telling her that she is a transgender female and how, you know, she was working with Sin and how Sin tried to pick out a wardrobe that was not suited for her. You know, Sin was trying to make her into something that she wasn't. And, you know, things got heated. And so Sydney flinched at her. You know, she balled up her, she pumped her chest up. All right, she flinched. Now, apparently in New York, flinching at someone is like spitting in their face. I guess in the South, it's like putting your finger in somebody's face. Because you don't be putting that finger is on. So she flinched at Sin, and you know, it just went left after that. So they go on this trip. All right, there is Naya and Mariah Lynn in the car with Jonathon, and then there's Sin, Sydney, and Bella in the car. So they go to this vineyard, and I guess none of these women have ever been to a vineyard because, of course, they're wearing heels. All right, now they're walking, their heels is getting dug into the mud, and so Sydney wants to pull Naya aside and have a talk with her. So, you know, they did. And so, you know, Sydney's like, look, I apologize. You know, things got heated. You know, I really want to work on our friendship. You know, I know I flinched at you. I apologize, you know. And so, you know, Naya was like, look, it's okay. All right? All right? I'm not here to, you know, hash it out. We are at this beautiful vineyard. You stay on your side and I'll stay on my side and we'll be good. You know, so Sydney, she tries to go in for a hug and Naya was like, no. We're not there yet, boo. We're not there. So they go inside to see how the wine is made and, you know, to stomp on a few grapes. This part I found very interesting. Mariah Lynn and Kim Bella gets together. And Yandy comes up about, you know, her being a foster mother. Now, Mariah Lynn brings it up and Kim Bella was like, well, look, me and her ain't cool. Okay, I know Yandy. I know this ain't nothing but a front. This ain't real. She's just doing this for social media. Yandy only does things to show people. She don't mean it. Now here's Mariah Lynn. Oh, I know. I know. I was a foster child. I know. And you know, she using people. I mean, Mariah Lynn is just going off. Talking about how, you know, Yandy is not trustworthy and how it's foul what she's doing. And I'm like, why is this what Yandy is doing any of y'all's business? It don't have anything to do with Mariah Lynn, and it don't have anything to do with Bella. So that just blew my mind. I'm like, what is this about? I mean, I just thought this is so strange and stupid. So all the ladies are back together, and of course, Sydney and Naya gets into it. So they bring up the argument. You know, Sydney was like, listen, I know, I shouldn't have flinched. But the reason why I flinched is so you can shut up. Well, why she say that? Sin got herself involved. Sin was like, oh, you flinched? Oh, you flinched? Wow, wow, wow. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, so Naya and Sydney get into it because it rehashed the whole flinching argument, and so Naya just goes off. you know, how dare you, disrespectful, let me take a swing, security, y'all know how it goes, okay? Wash, rinse, repeat, same thing. Wash, rinse, repeat. So they separate them, and upstairs at this beautiful vineyard, okay, was Jonathon, Naya, Bella, and Mariah Lynn. Now, I don't know how in the world Bella and Naya get into it, okay? They start bringing up Yandy, okay? And Jonathon was like, I cannot believe y'all are sitting here in front of me talking about Yandy and how foul it is that she has this foster child. Okay? She's my friend. I'm not going to have y'all sit here and talk about my friend. And so Bella was like, you know it's foul what she's doing. She's only doing it for show. And then Mariah Lynn put in her 2 cents and said that, you know, what she's doing is grimy. She's using this girl for social media. All this stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, y'all are at this vineyard and y'all are having an internal argument about Yandy and infinity. So, y'all, at that point, I started making my coffee, doing some laundry, dusting my place. I was like, I ain't listening to this. So, in my background, I hear Bella and Naya get into it. And then Mariah Lynn and Naya get into it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what they got into it about because I don't care. Because it was stupid. It seemed made up. It seemed like they didn't have no time on their hands, and so they thought, let's fight. I cannot believe this argument was from Yandy having this foster child. It ain't nobody's business. Nobody's. Okay, Bella, you said Yandy's not your friend anymore, so why are you caring whose child she has in her house? And Mariah Lynn, you have no connection. Okay? Don't you have bigger things to worry about, like your cracked up mama that's in jail and you raising all your brothers and sisters? Don't you have that to worry about? Won't you worry about them instead of worried about Yandy? That's what you do. That's what you do. Alright guys, that's it. That is it for Love and Hip Hop New York. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If y'all want to discuss it in the comments, let me know. Why they fighting? It was stupid. Why was it stupid? What was the point? Alright guys, I will see you Friday for This Week in Tomfoolery. Alright, have a good rest of your week. Alright guys, bye.